Good afternoon, groovy citizens, and happy Winning Wednesday. You guys, it is the middle of the week. So that means we have 2 more work days and the weekend is here again. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like these weeks are rolling around quickly. That's why I love telling people and encouraging people, I should say, to whatever it is that you need to do to get on it and get it done, because time is moving on. Time waits for no man or woman, no chick nor child. It doesn't wait. It is constantly moving. So if you don't want to get left behind, you need to be about your business of doing what you need to do. Right now, it's a nice 59 degrees. It's a little on the chilly side, just slightly. You could use a sweatshirt or a light jacket, if you will. And it dawned on me after I looked at the clock. I said, oh crap, I need to get this video done because Trish is going to be coming. She's going to be here shortly. And we have to go take a run to go look at a space that we're going to use for our women's retreat, which I'll tell you guys more about hopefully in the next coming weeks when I have all the pieces to that puzzle. Because if you're in the DMV area, and even if you aren't, but if you're in the DMV area, I want to encourage you all to come out and fellowship with the women of Metropolitan Baptist Church. We are going to be meeting at the University of Maryland Conference Center. And I'm just super excited about it because I think it is going to be a wonderful time. And guess what, y'all? Yours truly, I get to announce the quiet walks that we're going to take and the purpose for the journals and the pens that you all are going to receive upon registration. Shit, here's my sister right here. God dog. Y'all, let me hurry up. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. Let's get into today's topic. Today's topic is things we must do to make it happen. Things we must do to make it happen. And this is based off of a video that I watched by none other than Bishop T.D. and I had to share it. So if you have ever wondered how to start again after life has knocked you down, then here are some things you need to do. Okay, let's jump right on in. Number 1, know what you're going after. So you have to have a specific target in mind, or you'll wander around aimlessly. Most people don't take time to research what they are going after. They just hope that they know it when they see it. If you live your life that way, honey, let me tell you something. You are going to fail. You cannot just wing it. I mean, some things you can wing, but when it comes to life, honey, you've got to be specific. You've got to know what it is that you want out of life, and then you've got to know what it is that you're looking for. Sometimes we'll say, and we've all done it because I've done it before, where I'm out and I'll say, I'll know it when I see it. But the reality is that you have to have a plan. Hey, Trish. Hey. That's Trish, y'all. I'll be in a sec. I locked the storm door. Those are my neighbors. Oh God, those are my babies. I watched them grow up. So, yeah. What was I saying? Number 2, wash your face. Now, I know what you're thinking, Michelle, wash my face. I do that when I get up in the morning. No. This is what I'm talking about. So when I say wash your face, it means don't let your past, come on somebody, affect your present. It means wash everything off of you that you collected along your journey and prepare yourself for where you are going. Some of you need to wash your face. Some of you cannot move ahead in your relationships because you've allowed past relationships to weigh you down and you've not gotten over that yet. Some of you all cannot move ahead in business or in finance, whatever area of your life that you may be thinking about, because you will not let go of the past. I am asking you today to wash your face. Wash all that old stuff off and do not allow it to affect where you're going in the present. I promise you, if you don't wash your face, you are going to remain stuck. And that's why a lot of people are stuck. You ever meet somebody that's so stuck that their mindset is stuck 10 years, something about something that happened 10 years earlier, and they can't move ahead because they won't let that thing go? Wash your face. Number 3, anoint your face. So this means put on a fresh attitude or use a new way of thinking. You have to put this on because it's you. Excuse me, my sinuses are drained, so pardon me for that. You have to put this on. It's you. Let me say this. If you do not anoint yourself, again, along with not washing your face and holding on to the past, if you don't put on a fresh attitude, again, you're going to remain stuck. You cannot move from point A to point Z with an old attitude, with that old stinking thinking. You've got to wash your face and then get a new attitude. If you've had the attitude that all men are dogs, then how are you going to find a new relationship? Because you've already said, hey, all men are dogs. So basically, you're asking yourself, why am I even wasting my time? Have a new attitude. When you put on that new attitude, just like you get up every morning, you put on a clean shirt. Well, I hope you do anyway. I need you to put on that, drape yourself in that new attitude that says, hey, you know what? Today is a new day. Regardless of what happened yesterday, what happened last week, last month, last year, today is a new day. And I'm not taking any of that stuff into today. I'm going to move forward with all that God has for me today. Leave that old stuff behind. Y'all stop getting stuck. Unstick yourself. Number 4, change your garments. And this means to prepare for something that hasn't even happened yet. God is going to bless people who are prepared. You know, that's just like, I don't know about you all, but when I pray and I talk to God, I ask God for things. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thank him for things that I don't even have yet. You know why? Because I'm preparing. Because what did he say? Number 4, he said, change your garments. You've got to prepare for that thing that you're asking God for. And so one way to prepare is to thank God in advance. I wake up in the morning and I say, Lord, I thank you for, and I start going down my laundry list. I don't have those things yet. I haven't seen them yet, but I'm thanking God anyway, because I know that God will bless me. But I just have to, first of all, thank him and believe that he's going to do it. I.e., I'm preparing myself for what is to come. Some of you all live life where you only thank God when he gives you things. No. I want you to start thanking him in advance. Thank him for what you haven't seen manifest as of yet, but know that it is coming. Number 5, go to the place. In other words, move into the place where the blessing is going to come. That's powerful, y'all. Depression tries to get you to stay in the house because the devil knows that in order to get a certain level of blessings, you have to be in a certain place. Come on, somebody. The devil will do anything that he can to get you all dressed up, but in the wrong place. You know, as I said that, I'm going to tell you what I thought about. Have you ever had a time when things just weren't really going right in your life, in any area of your life, doesn't matter which one, you pick one, and you woke up and you said, you know, or maybe the day before you said, I think I'm going to church tomorrow because I need a word. And the devil will come up with every excuse, every reason why you should not go to church. And then you don't go, and somebody says, oh, girl, or man, you missed it. The sermon today, it was popping. It was about ABC, XYZ. And you thinking, dang, I needed that. Well, guess what? The devil knew that you needed that word. And that's why he made sure that you didn't go anywhere. Because the devil knows that once you leave out of the house, you're going to get that which you need to keep you going. And that's not what he wants for you. So I want to encourage you all to go to the place, wherever that place is that God has for you. I need you to make sure you make your way. I don't know about anybody else, good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't matter. I'm going to church now that we're not through COVID, because COVID is still active and kicking. But now that we're not at the height of COVID, I am physically back in the building at church, and it feels so good to get up every Sunday morning and go to church, because every Sunday morning that I go to church, let me tell you, there is a word that is spoken, and I say, all right, Lord, I know you know that I needed that word today. Not that I couldn't get it at home streaming, because as you all know, my mom is healing from her knee replacement. surgery, and she's streaming the service at home, but it's just something about being in the place. And there are mornings where that old mean devil gets in my ear and says, girl, you can get a word from home. You don't have to get all dressed up and go to church. For what? Stay on home. Well, the devil knows that realistically, if I stay home, sometimes more times than not, I was getting up, actually taking my notes like I was sitting in church physically. But sometimes I'll say, you know what, Lord, I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna sleep a little longer, and I'll get up and watch the sermon later on and still take my notes. But see, that's because the devil doesn't want you to get what God has for you. Y'all better stop giving in. Number 6, shut your mouth. Number 6 is shut your mouth, i.e. wait. Don't go out there and try to make something happen. All God wants you to do is get in the place and wait. Even when you are the only person that's excited about what you are doing, God said, just wait. Don't try to make others get excited because you are. Let me tell you something that I know for sure. A lot of times God can't bless us because we won't wait. We won't keep this close. We're trying to do his job for him. And I can admit, there have been times when I said, all right, Lord, this is what we need to do. You handle this, I'm going to handle this, and we're going to meet in the middle. And God is sitting back with his arms folded saying, now look at Michelle. Who in the heck does she think she's talking to? I don't need her help. I just need her to go and sit down somewhere and just wait. And so I've had to learn that over the years. You know, God has said, Michelle, look, I got this, baby. I got this. I really do. I don't need your help. I got this. Let me do what I do. You just sit back and you just reap the benefit, but I don't need your help. And that's the problem with us. We're trying to do God's job for him, and he doesn't need our help. He's saying, just wait. I said, go. First of all, let me go back to what I said. Hold on. He said to wash your face. Then he said to anoint your face. And then he said, change your garments, i.e. change your attitude. And then he says, go to the place. And now he's telling you to just wait. Some of you go to the place, wherever that place is that God has told you to go, and you say, all right, Lord, I'm here. Now what? Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to see? What do I need to say? What do I need to do? He didn't tell you to do all of that. He said just to go there and wait. If we would just close this and let God do what he needs to do, I promise you we would be a lot further than where we are. And number 7, never try to shine when the light isn't on you. It's a cheap trick to shine when it's not your time. Oh, but when your time comes, you need to come out with no holds barred. Come out with everything you've got. So again, God said, just wait. So when you go to the place that he has told you to go, because where he tells you to go may not be where he's telling me to go, he said, just wait. Don't try to shine the light on you. It's not your time to shine yet. It's somebody else's moment to shine. Let them have their moment. Let that person over there have their moment. The people up here, the people behind you. And when it's your time, God will let you know. You will know. But until then, just sit back, just wait, keep this shut, and let people have their moment. Because when your moment comes, honey, you better come out with everything you've got. God said, all right, now is your time. Now is your time. You come out with everything that God has blessed you with because it is your time. But when you try to move before God has told you to move, then you're going to have a problem. Let me do a recap, and then I have a bonus for you. I'm going to let you be. So today I talked about things that we need to do to make it happen. And this is specific to how to start all over again when life has knocked you down. Because here's the thing. Some of y'all say, well, Michelle, life ain't never knocked me down. Okay, we'll keep on living. I'm not wishing anything bad on anybody, but the reality is that life will knock all of us down from time to time. That's just life. It doesn't mean that you can't get back up. Now, sometimes people choose not to, but you can get back up. But here's what you need to do. Number 1, know what you're going after. You've got to be specific about what it is that you want. Don't skirt around it. Don't dance around it. Don't tiptoe around it. Be specific about what it is that you want. Number 2, wash your face. Wash your face means to get rid of all that old stuff. Some of y'all allowing your old baggage to keep weighing you down, and that's why you can't move forward, because you're trying to carry this old baggage on your back. Number 3, anoint your face. And it means to put on a fresh attitude or use a new way of thinking. Some of y'all are stuck where you are because you need to change your stinking thinking. Number 4, change your garments. Means to prepare for something that hasn't even happened yet. God is going to bless people who are prepared. You need to be prepared, because what happens in life too often is we wait until God gives us whatever that thing is we've asked for. Now we want to get prepared. No, 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 no. You should have been getting prepared a while ago. So I need you to make sure that you are prepared. Number 5, he says, go to the place. Wherever that place is that God is calling you to go, that's where you need to go. Because the devil's going to do his best to try to make sure you don't get there, because he doesn't want you to get that blessing. And so you've got to resist temptation and the devil will flee. Do what God has told you to do. Don't let that devil get in your ear telling you what you need to do and not do, because I'm telling you now, you're going to miss out every time. Number 6, you need to, as Bishop T.D says, shut your mouth. And in parentheses, I put wait. All this will be in the description box. You need to wait. Don't go out there trying to tell God what to do. He doesn't need your help. He didn't ask you to help him with a daggone thing. So just sit back, relax, go to where God has told you to go, but keep your mouth shut. Stop trying to do his job for him. God is a big God. And the beauty of it is he can serve many people at the same time. He doesn't need my help. He doesn't need your help. Stop trying to do his job and just wait. And then number 7, never try to shine when the light is not on you. When it's your time to shine, then you go out there with everything that you have. But until then, sit back and just wait. Let other people have their moment. Because I promise you, God is going to give you time for you to shine. But you've got to do it decent and in order. I.e., meaning when it's your time, then you shine. But until then, just sit back and wait. Now, here's your bonus. He says you need to push now. If you push now, don't worry about don't worry about it not happening before. See, because sometimes some of y'all tried to push too soon and it wasn't the right time. It's just like having a baby. Those of you that have had babies before, y'all know what I'm talking about. You can push all you want to. You can push until the sky turns green. But if that baby's not ready to come, he or she is not coming. Been down that road, so I know that. You can push all you like, but until that baby is ready to come, they're not going to come. So he says, don't worry about what didn't happen before. Push now. Now is the time. Somebody said, hey, I've been wanting to do something and I'm not quite sure if now is the time. This is the sign that you need, that now is the time. Now is the time for you to push, to do whatever that thing is that you've been called to do that thing that you've been worrying God's last good nerve about. Now is the time. It will happen. Get in your mind the thing that you are expecting from God. See it happening. You've taken the 7 steps that I've given you. Now it's your time for it to happen. It didn't happen before because it wasn't your time. Now is the time. So it's time for you to push. Now is the time for you to push for that new job, for that new business, for your new financial portfolio, to get that new car, that new home, that new relationship. Whatever it is, now is the time to push. It will happen. As long as you've done everything that you know that you're supposed to do and you've talked to God, now I believe is the time. And some of you are going to miss this. Some of you, it's going to go clean over your head. And it's all right, because you'll come back and get it later on. But I need you to know that now is the time. Now is the time for you to push. Now is the time for you to create whatever that thing is that God has put inside of you to create. Stop waiting. Stop worrying about, well, what if this doesn't happen? If that doesn't happen? That's not your business. It's not your concern. God is in control. He is going to make sure that thing is going to happen. He's not going to set you up to fail. If God is telling you to push, he's telling you to push for a reason, because he knows that now is the time. I want you to stop being afraid. I want you to stand up tall, square your shoulders, and say, all right, Lord, I'm going to push. because now is my time. I'm telling you, now is my time. And I'm telling you also, it's your time as well. Listen, y'all, that's it. That's my time, because I have someplace I need to be. But I just want you to know that just because life has knocked you down, it doesn't mean that you're over and done with. It doesn't matter what age you are. See, some people think, oh, well, now that you're in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, or even your 80s, that it's done. It's a wash. No, it's not. As long as you have breath in your body, and we serve a good God, because we do, now is the time. You're never too old to do the thing that God has called you to do. Always know that. Now, you might not be able to do it the way he probably would have wanted you to do it because of your age, but you're never too old to start a business. You're never too old to get married. You're never too old to start a new relationship. You're never too old to go out on a date or create a new financial portfolio. You're never too old. So stop letting people get in your ear telling you, oh, you're too old. No, you're not. No, you're not. You tell them I say that you're not, because you're not. That's it, you guys. Hopefully something I said resonates with you and helps you as you go along your journey of picking yourself back up and moving forward, because it's not over. It's not over until you win. It's not over until God says it's over. And as long as he allows you to wake up every day with breath in your body, movement in your limbs, it is not over. You can do some great things, but you've got to push. You've got to not be afraid to push. Again, you can't worry about what other people think or what they're going to say. You do what God has called you to do, and watch how everybody around you will go, oh my goodness, wow, that is awesome. That is amazing. The same people that didn't support you before, but watch how they act once whatever it is that you're doing, once you push and it manifests itself. Watch how they act. I can promise you. Listen, that's it. I'm done. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So make sure you come on back Friday for another motivational topic. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're going out, please be careful. Watch your surroundings. I heard on the news right before I came out to do this video that there's been another shooting. That's why I'm always telling you guys, please, please, please be careful. Regardless of where you go, please be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings. Always. Don't get so caught up in digging in your phone that you're not looking around you. Pay attention to your surroundings. And as always, if you go someplace, you meet somebody, if you didn't come with them, don't you leave with them. Y'all meet up at a coffee shop or something. But we are not living in the days and times where you can just meet people and go home with folks. We're not, no. That's a no-go. Other than that, you guys, you know the drill, you know the spiel. I love you to the moon and back, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, absolutely nothing, because I love you. I want nothing but the best for you, which is why I take time out of my schedule to encourage you, because I want nothing but the best for you. I want you all to go after everything that God said, that he has for you. I know you can do it. I believe that you can do it. I just need you to believe that you can do it. Love you all, and we'll talk again on Friday. Until then, take care.